Hello, Cancer, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a reading for mid-December 2022, looking at your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future. There will be an extended at the end of this reading that might seem a little silly considering I think I only have like 5 subscribers right now. But I did used to have a tarot channel in the past that I ended up deleting a couple of years ago, so this is me rebuilding, and I'm kind of just doing things the way that I did before. Similar to what I did before. All right, well, with that, I'm going to jump in. In your recent past, you have worked through your fears with the Five of Wands. I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of triggers, a lot of things that you feel are proving your fears. Now, whether you're consciously acknowledging that or not, that's been the energy you've been in. Because what you don't realize is, the concept of manifesting has kind of gotten lost in this new age generation of spirituality. We're always manifesting. This manifesting isn't an act that you only do in a conscious level. We're always manifesting. And we manifest based on our beliefs. Our thoughts become our beliefs, become our actions. If we think a certain way over and over, that becomes a belief system. We act on that, that becomes our reality. What you don't realize is if you are trying to put out energy of hope towards something, financial abundance, or finding the perfect person for you, or having a healthy relationship, or whatever the case is, your fears on an underlying level are coming in saying you don't deserve that, you're never going to have that, this isn't possible, being broke is all you'll ever know. Like your belief system of fear on a subconscious level is counteracting what you're trying to, the good energy you're trying to put out. In your current energy, you have luck is on your side with the Three of Coins, Three of Pentacles. This is things coming together for you. Luck is on your side right now. You have good energy working with you right now. But the only way that that energy is going to be able to, that you're going to be able to maximize on that is as long as you're controlling your fear. You got to control your fear. You got to make sure that you are getting rid of the fears that are counteracting the good stuff that's trying to come in. In your immediate future, you have emotions are running high with the Temperance in reverse. I feel like this is a test of your patience in your immediate future. This is more a test of your patience, which I feel like is what's kind of what you're struggling with in your recent past too. Is your fear typically arises in terms of not watching things happen, right? And slow times or times of like waiting periods, if you will, things to that extent. Okay, recent past for Cancer. Ten of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever you seem to work toward just doesn't seem to come to fruition for you. It's like maybe you see small steps, but maybe then it's like feels like one step forward, 7 steps back in a way for you. What you don't realize is that's a burden you carry. You expect that. You expect that to happen. You have the Three of Swords in reverse here. Some resentment. This could be towards someone else. This could be towards yourself. Usually when I see that card, what that means is you on some level believe that you are unworthy because you're angry with yourself for whatever reason. Now that could manifest as anger towards someone else, blame towards someone else, saying this would happen if this person could XYZ, but what you don't realize is that a lot more of this is in your control than you think. So that's what your recent past was all about. It was that burden of just not feeling like your work is paying off, like your energy or your time or your love or whatever it is, just not feeling like what you are putting into something is paying off. Recent past for Cancer. Recent past for Cancer, please. Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Wands in reverse. Oh, Cancer. This is your past. Things could be better now. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong. This is just a sucky energy, to be honest. Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Wands in reverse. This is you. What you want is possible. Look at this. She's holding the opportunity in her hand, but she's also overthinking that opportunity. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're overthinking your actions right now because, and that comes from fear. We fear what we've experienced. If we've experienced failure or lack or whatever, right? Whatever we've experienced is what we fear. Now, your fears aren't real. That doesn't mean they're not valid. They're valid because they're based on your experiences. Your experiences are always valid. They're not real in the sense that our energy is our consciousness. That's what creates our reality. Nobody and nothing else can stop you from getting what it is that you deserve. You do not have to fight for what you deserve. Nobody can stand in your way if you are coming from a place of good intentions, if you're coming from a place of genuine, just being genuine, just being a genuine person. Nobody and nothing can get in your way. And I feel like there might be a little bit of blame being punted off to other people in this. Now, that's not for everybody. But if that resonates with you, maybe look inside a little bit and see how you're playing a role. And that's my favorite thing about the concept of manifesting is it's hard at first to say, okay, how have I manifested my circumstances if my circumstances look bad? Because I don't want that for myself. Okay, sure. Nobody wants to manifest bad things for ourselves, but are the feelings about ourselves and our lives in this world, that's what manifests, our belief system. And being able to say, okay, yeah, maybe I did have a role in manifesting this to play out the way it did, gives you the control back in your hands instead of the control being in everyone else's hands. Because if you believe the control is in everyone else's hands, then you're just always a victim. And if you're always a victim, then anything bad can happen to you. But if you believe that you deserve better for yourself, or that you are capable of better for yourself, or that nothing can stand in your way, well, then that's what you're going to experience. But with this Page of Wands in reverse, there's this need to get back to this like innocence, remembering what it was like to view the world from a place of like hope instead of a place of like fight. Like I feel like you feel like you have to fight for everything in your life, Cancer, or at least that's what you have felt like. And that within itself has kept you from getting what it is that you want. Recent past for Cancer. Ooh. There's that Eight of Pentacles. I feel it's in reverse, but I feel whether it's upright or in reverse, it's kind of telling the same story. I'm going to keep it upright because that's how it fell out. But you have the Temperance in reverse. Where else was the Temperance in reverse? Right here. And then underneath that, you have the Artist. The Artist is a card of co-creating your life with the universe. Co-creating your life. That's not you creating your life or the universe handing you things. That is both you and the universe being actively involved in the creation of your existence. This Temperance in reverse card is a lack of patience. It's a lack of, and that lack of patience brings about fear. I talked about that, right? Being impatient about things happening allows fear to kind of creep in and say, what's the point of working on this? What's the point of putting all this energy in? What's the point of this? What's the point of that? Nothing ever happens. Whether or not you realize that that's a belief of yours, it is. I feel like it's way more subconscious than you think. And I feel like that comes from a lifetime of struggle, right? Like if you've experienced struggle your whole life, you're going to expect more struggle. If you've come from poverty, if you've come from an unloving household, or even if you haven't come from those things, and since you've been, out on your own, you've experienced failure, whatever the case is, your past has shaped your belief of this world. We come into this world, we're born knowing absolutely nothing. Everything above and beyond that is up to our interpretation of our experiences. That is where we get our belief system now. You can start to get into the argument of nature versus nurture, blah, 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 blah. But when you look at it from just the simplest view, we believe what we've experienced. And so you've got to go back to what you've experienced and say, just because things were that way then doesn't mean those things have to be that way now. And that's because that's where your fear stems from, your experiences. All right, let's get clarification here for Cancer on the Ten of Wands. Let's get more information on this burden here. More information on this Ten of Wands, please. Ooh. Burnout. You are freaking tired of it, Pisces or Cancer. I promise this is a Cancer reading. Pisces reading was intense though. If you have Pisces in your chart and you're struggling with forgiveness, freaking watch that reading. That was insane. Okay. You are burnt out, Cancer. You have, and it's this burden of, you're burnt out because of your own fear. You're burnt out because your fears keep manifesting. The worst case scenarios seem to kind of keep happening, and it's because you believe they will. It's like you expect it from the get-go. Like, it's like if the potential of something good pops up in your life, your immediate response is, oh, that probably isn't going to work out. That would be way too good to be true. That is your belief system, and that within itself starts to manifest, and good things are always just out of your reach. It's this Page of Pentacles. It's like you're holding the opportunity, you have the opportunity, but you're overthinking the opportunity. You're allowing your fears and your thoughts and your emotions to control you instead of you controlling your fears, your thoughts, and emotions. And, well, you can't really control your fear. You have to accept your fear. But controlling your thoughts and your emotions, having control over your thoughts and emotions, and being in a place of allowing, of balance, because your immediate future it's a lack of patience. And that's what keeps your emotions running high. Okay, recent past for Cancer, clarifying this Page of Pentacles. Hang on, I need to shuffle these. These are crazy. That was the Queen of Wands, but I want, and to me that could be like something that you're pursuing from a place of passion, but I didn't like that it didn't fall on the table, because usually that's how I take cards. I want one more with this. Thank you. Ooh, that's a fun little reading. That's a fun little message. Devil in reverse, Judgment in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse. I wanted to because the devil means a lot of things for me. So I wanted to get clarification on that. With the Judgment in reverse, you have a hard time seeing things for what they are. You often see things through the lens of everybody is out to get you. And a lot of that has to do with your self-doubt. You doubt your abilities. Whether or not, you might be like, no, I don't. I'm capable of anything. Sure. You might consciously believe that, but your subconscious is saying something completely different. That's what I believe tarot is. Tarot is reading your subconscious. It's not reading things you know. It's reading things you believe. Because what I've learned is we have to train ourselves to believe things. Per the way that the brain works is a habit-based system, right? We think something enough times, eventually that becomes a belief. We think I'm unlovable, I'm not worthy, I'm incapable. We think those things enough times. We have those thoughts. This isn't possible. This is too good to be true. We think those things. That becomes a belief. Our belief becomes our actions. Our actions become our reality. We act based on what we believe, and we believe based on what we think. And so you have believed based on this level of self-doubt. And it's almost like every single time things don't work out, don't come together, you don't reach a goal, or whatever the case is, you don't get what you want, it's like you're proving to yourself more and more that you're not capable of it. And that's why you're overthinking this opportunity. You're holding the keys to everything you want in your hands. You have it. You're holding this opportunity. That opportunity is yours. It's nobody else's. Nobody can take it from you. But you believe someone can. I feel like you, first and foremost, you believe that it can be taken from you. And second of all, you don't believe you're capable. On some level, you do not believe you're capable of achieving what it is you want to achieve. And I feel like this has to do with your work, but since this is a general reading, take it as it resonates. I mean, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So take it as it resonates. Eight of Pentacles. It's clarifying the Eight of Pentacles for Cancer in Cancer's recent past. This is your past. You have the Six of Cups with the Hermit. Six of Cups in reverse. Everyone thinks, oh, this means that the past is coming back. My life is going to come back and save me from all my problems. If you are watching tarot readings like that, please stop. Okay? It's my little rant. I'm going to rant about that probably in every reading. So if you want to watch my readings, you're going to have to deal with that. Sorry. You've experienced failure before. You've experienced failure before. That can be failure in a relationship. It can be failure in a marriage. It can be failure in a work situation. Whatever it is, however this reading is resonating for you, you believe that failure is all there is to life. To a certain extent. Like it's like you're very cynical, Cancer. You're very cynical because of something that has happened to you. With work through your fears, that's why you're needing to work through your fear, is because you fear the past repeating itself. With the Hermit here, you have the Eight of Swords in reverse found underneath that. This is my favorite card in tarot because this is releasing yourself. This was actually on my vision board for a while. This is releasing yourself from limiting beliefs. All of that beliefs I just talked about that we bury here, this is setting yourself free of those. Because you can't, it would be easy, right? If you could just be like, oh, I believe I'm a millionaire. And then that becomes a belief system. And then you are all of a sudden able to manifest you're a millionaire because we manifest our beliefs. If you could manifest everything you believed and you could believe something like that, well, then life would be freaking easy, right? But it's not. We have to fight for what it is that we believe. That doesn't mean fight externally. That means with ourselves. We have to work on ourselves. We have to work on our belief system, our thoughts, the way we perceive the world. And I feel like right now, there's here's some tough love. And I've been needing to do some tough love readings a couple of times now, and I don't like it. I like it because I think it's good information, but it always makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm not saying I know everything. I very much don't know everything. In fact, I used to think I knew everything, and now I know I definitely don't. You're punting off blame. You're blaming your external world instead of taking a look at your internal world. That was what that Hermit was about. You need to look at your past and see how you played a role. I talked about that control, how when we're able to take responsibility for what happens to us and we take that control back. I should have had coffee this morning. These readings are so long. All right, current energy, or not coffee, I had caffeine though. I had one of these little nutrition shakes. A win, only what you need. Anyway, has like not even that much caffeine. It has, I feel like you guys are like, oh my god, we do not care. Okay, well now it's, oh my god, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to waste any more time on it. I'm sorry. All right. I think it's like 35 milligrams or something. I don't even know. Is that a lot? Okay. Current energy for Cancer. Current energy for Cancer, please. Luck is on your side right now with the Three of Pentacles. Ooh. Cool beans. You guys are in a better energy right now. You're feeling good. You have the Strength card with the Four of Swords. You're feeling good. And you're feeling clear-headed. You're feeling clear right now. And I feel like you either haven't for a while or this is kind of you feel more clear than usual. That's why luck is on your side though. It's freaking confidence. We talked about your self-doubt, the Seven of Wands in reverse. Don't think that this luck is just like random. Gosh, now my dog's gonna drink. I don't know if you can hear that, but my dog drinks water for like 7 years when he drinks water. With the Four of Swords, there is a need to stay focused on the present. And I feel like that's what we're gonna talk about in your immediate future too, is don't get caught up in what you don't have or what's not happening yet. Make sure you're focusing on what the good things that you do have and the good things that are occurring, because that's going to be uber important for you guys during this time. Current energy for Cancer. Anyway, we talked about your past for 17 minutes. There's the Magician. Okay, this is about stability. This is why I think it's about work. There's a lot of pentacles here. You have the King of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands, Magician here. You're manifesting the stability that you're looking for. You are. It's probably not going to happen in the amount of time that you want it to happen, though. And I feel like that's been the biggest struggle for you guys, is staying calm and having faith and not allowing your emotions to get the better of you when things aren't going exactly the way that you wanted them to. Let's get one more. But you're manifesting what you want. I mean, luck is on your side with that Three of Pentacles. Things are coming together for you. There it is. Okay. You have the Star in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is kind of a similar energy to what Pisces had. You're a little cold right now, Cancer. You're being a little cold. You're not really coming from a place of love. You're coming from a place of survival. Now, no one can blame you for that. You feel like you need to survive because you have had to survive. That's why I felt like there's that like fight. They've had to fight for everything. You're in a place of survival right now instead of a place of genuine love, joy, passion, excitement, innocence, like I talked about. Seeing the world through the eyes of a child, remembering what it was like to believe in the impossible, things to that extent. But I just feel like right now you're still needing to heal. Then that makes sense. You're still in energy of needing to work through your fears. So things could feel better right now, but don't think triggers aren't going to pop back up, because they sure will. Current energy for Cancer, clarifying the Strength card. Whoa! Oh, come on. Hang on one second. That said, I'm going to throw this card across the room. Justice. Justice with the Queen of Cups. Your confidence is what is going to give you what you deserve. It's going to come from your confidence. And I don't just mean your confidence as in, I'm the best, I can achieve everything. That's great. It's very Leo energy I just did there. I am a Leo, so that makes sense. But I'm talking about confidence in what you deserve, what you're capable of, confidence in the universe, having faith in the universe. I mean, like, full out confidence in this world. That is the only thing that's going to give you what it is you deserve. So focus on that. Focus on your belief system. Yes, these dogs are really antsy right now. Okay, let's clarify the Magician. I'm pretty sure the Eight of Swords in reverse. Where did we see that? When I said this is my favorite card in tarot, I don't remember. Is it back here? I don't remember. But this is my favorite card in tarot, and you have it again. This is releasing yourself from limiting beliefs, and the only way you're going to do that is release your anxiety about the future. Let go of it. Your worst case scenarios will never happen. Your best case scenarios probably won't happen either. The perfect life will never happen. The worst life will never happen. So stop focusing on the two of those. Find your middle ground. Focus on believing in what you deserve and knowing that you always have everything you want and need. This universe constantly provides you with what you want and need in this life. So believe in that. Current energy, clarifying the Star in reverse. Hey guys, can you go lay down? Ellie, what do you have? No, ma'am. Give me just a second. Sorry, Cancer. No, ma'am. You cannot have that. You cannot have that. Who do you think you are? I went to this little town. I'm not going to talk anymore because I've talked so much in this reading, but she's trying to steal this it's like a little, got it from a gift shop in Medicine Park, Oklahoma. Lay down. Both of you. What in the world? You have so many toys over there. All right. Last one for the Star in reverse. Sorry, guys. I know there's been some interruptions, and my ADD has really thrived during this meeting. All right, Star in reverse for Cancer. She's looking at me like so sad now. She got it off my nightstand. They're like little worry dolls. Apparently you can it's like a Guatemalan thing. They would tell their worries to each of these little dolls, and then the dolls would take their worries. And I was dealing with a lot of anxiety when we were there, and so I just got them. They were $3. Okay. Anyway, right now, so with the Star in reverse, you are still going to be in an energy of manifesting things coming to a standstill. With the Fool in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse, but that doesn't mean they're not going to start up again. And I don't mean a standstill necessarily. Like, it's not like there's going to be, I just feel like maybe a pause to some extent. But what that's going to be for is for you to get yourself balanced emotionally, because what happens, I can tell you exactly what happens because I can freaking feel it. So when things are going really well, you have this energy of when are the tables going to turn? When are they not going to be going well again? When are things not going to be good? And that expectation of things not going well manifests. And then during your time of manifest, it's one of my favorite photos of all times is this. It's like mountains up and down, up and down. And it's like, this will change, this will change, this will change, this will change, this will change. Literally, like every high comes with a low, every low comes with a high. You've got to believe that things will get better. But I feel like you've got to heal the reasons you don't think things will get better, or the reason you don't, because one of my favorite, it was a tweet, I think, and it said, if there's anything I've learned, it's that the universe will give me anything that I ask for, but first it's going to turn me into somebody that can sustain that. Meaning, if you bring your fear, if you woke up tomorrow with everything you've wanted, and you had all of the money and the love and the success that you wanted, and you still carried with you these fears, you would sabotage what it is that you had in your life in a heartbeat. So the universe doesn't give us me either us what we deserve until we are able to be in an energy of sustaining. Okay, I think I've babbled on long enough. We are going to jump over to the extended. We're going to take a look at your immediate future. Um, if you have any questions for me, or just kind of want to let me know how you felt about this reading, or are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. Otherwise, thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you next week. Bye, Cancer.